Would you hold the hand of a dying man with AIDS in front of the entire world? In the 1980s, the world was gripped by fear, not just of a disease, but of people living with HIV and AIDS. Signs in hospitals read, "Quarantine." Doctors wore gowns and double gloves. Families were isolated. That's when Princess Diana walked into a London hospital and changed everything. HIV was first identified in 1981. By 1987, the fear of the unknown created a global panic. Over 100,000 cases were reported in the US alone. Many believed even a handshake could transmit the virus. Social isolation, medical discrimination, and misinformation made life unbearable for those diagnosed. Even hospitals often refused patients. In the UK, the situation was no different. Patients were isolated, healthcare workers wore protective gear, and the public viewed HIV with suspicion and fear. It was in this hostile atmosphere that a young royal decided to intervene, not with politics, but with compassion. By 1987, Princess Diana had already established herself as more than just a member of the royal family. She was known for connecting with people on a deeply human level. She announced she would visit Middlesex Hospital, where the UK's first purpose-built HIV/AIDS ward had just opened. The world held its breath. On April 9th, 1987, Diana walked into the ward. No gloves, no protective gear, just kindness. She sat beside the patients, spoke to them, smiled, and then she did the unimaginable. In front of the cameras, Diana held the hand of a dying man. No fear, no hesitation. The photo was seen around the world. It became a symbol of hope. One act seen as revolutionary debunked the myth that HIV could be spread by touch. The medical community was stunned and inspired. Overnight, conversations around HIV began to shift. Diana's gesture sparked global debate. Politicians had to respond. Charities saw a surge in support. Public figures began speaking out. Stigma didn't vanish overnight, but for the first time, it was challenged publicly by someone powerful enough to be heard. Diana didn't stop there. Over the next decade, she visited hospitals, hospices, and clinics across the globe. From London to Harlem, South Africa to Thailand. She used every platform she had to push empathy over ignorance. Her work wasn't always celebrated. Many within the royal institution disapproved. She was accused of chasing headlines. But Diana never stopped. For her, it wasn't about being seen, it was about being present. Today, medical science has advanced. Antiretroviral therapy saves lives, but stigma still exists. And yet, the image of Princess Diana holding that hand remains etched in history. A turning point, a lesson in courage. When we talk about change, we often look to speeches, policies, and reforms, but sometimes all it takes is a touch. Diana didn't wear a cape. She didn't deliver a lecture. She simply touched and taught the world how to care. If Diana's story moved, you share it. Talk about it. Pass it on. Because kindness, even in silence, speaks forever. Subscribe for more stories that changed history one human moment at a time.